What does it take to gain power and keep it? Over 500 years ago, a man named Niccolo Machiavelli wrote a book that shook the world, The Prince. His advice wasn't about being kind or moral, it was about being effective. Let's dive into the top 10 lessons Machiavelli would give a king to seize and hold onto power. Rule 1. Establish authority quickly. Machiavelli believed that a ruler should consolidate power as soon as they ascend the throne. Hesitation invites rebellion, so act decisively and show everyone who's in charge. Take Napoleon. When he declared himself Emperor of France, he didn't wait for consensus. He staged a grand coronation, crowned himself, and quickly established control over his administration and military. The message was clear: Napoleon was in charge. Contrast this to the indecisive reign of King Louis XVI, whose hesitation contributed to the French Revolution. Rule 2. Be feared, not hated. It's better to be feared than loved, but never hated. Fear ensures obedience, while love is fickle. But if fear turns into hatred, you've got a problem. Balance is key. Consider the reign of Ivan the Terrible of Russia. His use of fear to maintain control was effective for a time, but his descent into paranoia and cruelty turned fear into hatred. This sowed chaos and weakened the tsardom. Compare this to Queen Elizabeth I of England, who maintained a balance of fear and respect, navigating religious tensions without alienating her subjects. Rule 3. Control your image. Machiavelli said appearances matter. A king must seem virtuous, even if he isn't. The perception of integrity can be more powerful than actual integrity. Julius Caesar's public image was carefully crafted. He portrayed himself as a man of the people, refusing the crown in public, while consolidating power in private. This won him loyalty among the masses. On the other hand, Richard Nixon's image during the Watergate scandal collapsed because his actions didn't align with his public persona, leading to his downfall. Rule 4. Adaptability is strength. Machiavelli admired leaders who could adjust to changing circumstances. The ability to pivot is a king's greatest weapon. During World War II, Winston Churchill's adaptability allowed him to rally the British people. Conversely, Tsar Nicholas II's inability to adapt to the pressures of revolution and war led to the fall of the Russian Empire. Rule 5. Eliminate rivals. Machiavelli didn't sugarcoat it. A king must neutralize threats swiftly and decisively. Mercy to enemies often leads to future betrayal. One stark example is Henry VII of England. After winning the Battle of Bosworth Field, he systematically eliminated potential rivals to secure his throne. In contrast, Julius Caesar's decision to pardon his enemies, like Brutus, led to his assassination. Rule 6. Build strong alliances, but trust cautiously. Machiavelli advised kings to form partnerships that benefit their rule, while always being prepared for betrayal. The marriage of Ferdinand of Aragon and Isabella of Castile unified Spain and laid to the foundation for its golden age. On the flip side, the alliance between Hitler and Stalin ultimately ended in betrayal and disaster for both. Rule 7. Maintain a loyal military. Machiavelli warned against relying on mercenaries or auxiliaries. A king's own army, loyal to him, is the backbone of his power. The Roman Empire's reliance on mercenaries in its later years contributed to its decline. In contrast, Napoleon's grand army, fiercely loyal to him, was a key factor in his early successes. Rule 8. Keep the people content. Machiavelli knew that while fear was crucial, a ruler's downfall often came from widespread dissatisfaction among the masses. A little bread and circus goes a long way. The Roman Empire's bread and circuses policy kept the populace content for centuries. In contrast, Marie Antoinette's alleged indifference to the French people's suffering, symbolized by her infamous "let them eat cake" remark, fueled the French Revolution. Rule 8. Be calculated in generosity. Too much generosity can drain the treasury and make subjects expect more. Machiavelli suggests being sparing, yet strategic with rewards. King Louis XIV of France strategically rewarded loyalty to maintain his court support. In contrast, the overgenerosity of the Roman Emperor Nero weakened the empire's finances and led to widespread discontent. And finally, Rule 10. Avoid unnecessary cruelty. Machiavelli believed that cruelty, when necessary, should be quick and effective. Prolonged or excessive brutality only breeds hatred and rebellion. The brutal reign of Vlad the Impaler struck fear into his enemies but left his own lands destabilized. Meanwhile, Augustus Caesar's measured approach to consolidating power helped usher in the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. Machiavelli's advice might sound harsh, but his goal was clear: stability and power above all. These lessons might not win you friends, but they'll keep you on the throne. What do you think of Machiavelli's principles? Let me know in the comments. Before you go, if you want to dive deeper into mastering power, check out my new ebook. It's full of practical strategies to help you navigate key psychological biases and gain an edge. The link is in the description below.